Well, Caitlin, thanks for having me and thanks for covering this. This is incredibly disturbing and so concerning. And I think the fact that we are seeing such widespread, deep, bipartisan opposition to this destruction to one of our most iconic national parks tells you everything that you need to know. This threat is completely unacceptable. This is such a special place, one of our most amazing national parks that people flock to from across the country and really across the world for the recreational opportunities, for the beauty, for the Rio Grande, for the mountains, for the desert landscape, the wildlife. And the images that you're showing are incredibly disturbing. So we absolutely need to stop this destruction. We cannot let it get any worse. We need the Trump administration to stop this, and we need Congress to step in and ensure that they do.
Given, I mean, we're seeing so much of this happen right now, what is your biggest concern tonight?
Well, I mean, some of the footage that we're seeing is really devastating. We are literally seeing wildlife fleeing from bulldozers. We are seeing sensitive river ecosystems being threatened. This is a place that generates millions and millions of dollars in tourism and outdoor industry. That's why we're seeing local sheriffs, judges, landowners, small businesses, conservationists, Senator Cornyn, a conservative Republican senator from Texas, all coming together and saying enough is enough. This destruction has to stop. We must protect Big Bend. We must protect all of our national parks.
Yeah, I think when you see the anger that it's prompted, obviously among people who were there protesting, but that it's even warranted John Cornyn writing this letter to Markwayne Mullen at the Department of Homeland Security. Um, it raises questions about what they're doing there in terms of the CBP statement, where they say they're not building a 30-foot wall, but they're building roads and other security technology. Do you think you have a clear view of what exactly they are doing here?
I think we're seeing a lot of harm on the ground today. That's why you're seeing people out there protesting. That's why we are so glad to see Senator Cornyn's letter saying that this needs to stop. But it is why we need even more people standing up and protecting Big Bend and protecting our parks because this is such a special place that, again, is so important to Texans for our economy, for our way of life, for the wildlife. And so we need to do more. This is a pretty urgent situation, and that's why we're really glad to see Senator Cornyn step up and say it needs to stop.
If you had a final message to the administration about what's happening on the ground, what would you say?
I would say that our parks are at the core of what is best about this country. They bring us together across differences. They get us off our phones. They get us outside. Big Bend is such a national treasure, and it, like all parks across the country, needs to be protected for today and for tomorrow for many, many decades to come. These parks are forever, and we don't get them back when we do harm like this.
Tiernan Sittenfeld, we will be following this closely, and I'm grateful for you for joining us tonight, so thank you.
Thank you, Caitlin.